to use this real quick. All right. So, basically, social media, how we're going to do this, the social media targeting in that local area, is that we're going to create these pages, right? And I hope that you can see this. I'm doing this in my home because, he told me to do this real quick. So, hopefully you can see all this from the light and everything. But we're going to create these pages, right? And these pages are going to be in your local area. We can target it through our ads within a 5-mile radius of your target area. So there's no overlapping of sales, or if it is, it's a margin of error, if you will. So we'll create these ads right here, right? And then we'll create the fan page. And guess what that fan page is going to do? It's going to get them to know you, all right? So if they get to know you, like you, have a picture on there, and this is separate from your personal page, or you could create it separately so you don't have to worry about interference with that. Put a professional picture on there, AT&T and stuff like that, and then you capture that information, then you're able to. Anyways, we create that ad. So let's use an example real quick. I looked at your website currently today, right? AT&T.com. Well, theoretically, on the commercials and stuff, the demographics it's targeting are kind of like the baby boomers, right? They're the largest consumers in our times, right? So, of course, you want to market to that, right? But if you go onto a website, not all baby boomers are going to a website to go find the latest and greatest phone. But millennials are, right? Because they want the fastest processors, the best iPhones, the best Samsungs, et cetera, right? So if they go to your website, 9 times out of 10, they go onto your website because they seen you somewhere else. And it's possibly what? Social media. And those social media elements are what? Facebook. And we got IG, right? Which is Instagram. Then you got Snapchat. If I can spell it right, but I can make the money right. And then Twitter. All right? So you got these 4, right? But today we're only going to focus on, for the sake of time, we're going to focus on the Facebook page, right? So we're doing these ads, right? Ads. We create this ad you got right now where you're giving away a free Razer telephone. You're not giving away the Razer telephone. If you buy a Razer telephone, you get a free virtual reality headset. Now, who is that marketing to, right? Really? Are you marketing to grandpa and grandma? Yes, 1% of those actually do that just to have fun with their grandkids. But are you really marketing to them? You're marketing to the millennials, right? The people that's video gaming and things of that nature. So it's on the website. Why not use it as a local route in your territory as to your advantage? So you use that same ad, all right, and put the ad here. Free VR headset with the purchase of a Razer, right? All right, you can put your, we can add your picture here, so you can put it in a position where you the expert, the authority in that area, all right? And then we're going to put it in a 5-mile radius, all right? And we're going to target that ad in the 5-mile radius of where you are. And that way, we know that these people are in my area, so I'm not driving all the way around town to try to find these people on the outskirts and stuff like that. I hated doing that. But I made a lot of money. So, who could complain? Now, with that being said, with that targeted area, and then we can target the demographics based on the disposable income, the data that we receive from Facebook, disposable income, age, birth, everything. We could, if we wanted to, every time they get a birthday, we could send them a birthday card if we wanted to. It's up to you, right? So, hey, you go to, after they go to the ad, and not on the right side of the feed, but we do it in the natural feed, because what? 82% of users are what? On the mobile phone, right? They're using mobile data and Wi-Fi, All right, and a little bit about my company before we go any further is socialplugwifi.com. And what I do is basically get generated leads into local businesses that restaurants and things of that nature. Instead of giving out Wi-Fi passwords and forgetting about it, or the clumsiness of trying to get in there, hey, they just log on using their social media profile, Facebook, LinkedIn, email, what have you. And at that point, that restaurant can collect that data that they receive and able to recontact the customers that's already liked their food or whatever the case may be, right? So, hey, it's a perfect niche for that, right? Well, with Social Plug Wi-Fi, we decided, hey, we can do another arm of this. We can help the sales agents like I was out there, doing business-to-business sales and a little bit of residential, and really bring the customers to me instead of going the old way while you're dialing on a Motorola flip phone and calling people one by one to try to get their disconnected number or drop calls or being cussed out, right? So, yeah, Stone Age, right? So, all right, so the fan page, getting back to the fan page, right? We want to be able to bring the customers to us, put ourselves in a position to where they are seeing us as the expert in the area, right? We got what they want. We got the VR headsets to the Razer, right? So, and then from that standpoint, they go to the ad. You can have that, three things, right? The three things. They getting to know us, right? They getting to like us, right? Like us on our Facebook page, comment, all right? Then they also getting to trust us because they putting a face to the name. Now, if you're a shy person, you shouldn't, if you're shy at all, to me, you shouldn't be in sales, right? You're probably not the top performer. And if you are, I don't know what you're doing, but you got to be out there, right? So it worked for me and works for several others. But if you want to be 1%, you got to step outside the box, okay? So, but does it work without the photo? Yeah, but it's very hard. You know, you're making it harder for yourself. And social media is social media. It's a community based around you that, you know, people can't touch, feel everybody every day in terms of shaking hands and things of that nature. But hey, you can look at somebody and see what they're doing virtually and know and save time, right? So that's what the whole point was, right? So this is what we're doing here. You create that fan page. Then once they create that fan page, you can either click a button here and say, hey, learn more or get your free voucher for your headset, right? Then at that point in time, you go to the thank you page. Thank you. Thank you. And what have you done? When they fill out the form here to say name and very important email, and everybody forgets this, but we don't, phone number, right? And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that, right? Because that goes back to them calling us. So they get the thank you page, right? Boom. Then at that point, emails. Boom. Autoresponder. What is called an autoresponder is what a series of emails that go out to those that sign up on your list. And when they sign up on your list, what the power is in the follow-up. The money is in the follow-up, correct? So when you fill out that form, when they fill out that form and you send them with 7 times, it's the magic number to contact them, and you do that within a series of, within a week or a month or 2 or down the road, then you always stay in contact with them. They getting to know you even more within the emails. And we try to say, hey, keep it concise. People don't have really time to read emails anymore, you know, so keep it concise and to the point, right? So, and there's another way we can do this with contests, right? So I'm gonna dip into that in just a moment. And so now we got the phone number as well. So what we do with the phone numbers, we have what you call a drip system to where as soon as they press that button to enter their information, they get a call back well, actually they call you, the system calls you, you are able to pick up the phone if you're available and press 1, and the system will whisper in your ear and say, hey, Jason just said to call him through his Facebook page. At that point in time, you dial 1 and it connects you to him. It starts ringing. He's already filled out the form and knows that he just put his phone number in there, so he's expecting a phone call, right? And it's best to do it in the first 30 seconds or within that hour, right? So, because he won't forget. The longer it goes, the more he's going to forget and not recognize the number, he's not going to answer. But now it's considered a warm lead, right? Warm lead. It's no longer a cold call, right? It's a warm lead. So, you got to take advantage of it, right? Now, let's say you're in a meeting, you're taking care of business, you're about to close a deal and everything. You still got to auto-respond to email, sending the emails to them without spam or anything like that. You're also still in compliance with the regulations with the phone system because they put the information in there to ask you to dial them, right? And we don't sell the information, so you're all compliant, right? Everybody's good. At that point in time, ladies and gentlemen, you have 2 leads, warm leads in your system. Okay? Now, there's another thing. Let's say you don't even have a promotional offer on the website. We're not using that. Hey, look, there's another way you can do this. Do a contest in your area. Hey, Keith, man, give them some items in the area, each area or within the Nashville area, and give them away some, what's those, AirPods? You know, give them away for free and say, look, one lucky runner has a chance to win some AirPods. And at that point in time, you can get a list, collect a list. We do the advertisement. You get 400 to 500 emails, right, of people signing up wanting those AirPods, right? So at that point in time, which is related to the phone system that you're selling, right? It's all relatable. It's in your niche. All right, 1% of those people, you send out emails, say, hey, so-and-so is the lucky winner. Congratulations. Sorry for the others, but hey, we still have some great items that we can sell you, right? So you might upsell them on something else. So upsell. Okay, at that point in time, 1% of that, so 400, you might get 4 sales, right? You might get 5 sales. I don't know, but it's more than what you had before, the month before you start doing this, right? So, hey, it's all gravy from there, right? So, at that point in time, you have the contest. You hitting them with the emails, with those informing them who won. Then you also getting the phone numbers, so you can call them warm leads right there on the spot, right? And they know you're in the area because they've gotten the 3 things: know you, like you, and trust you. Okay, so at that, I don't know what else to explain to you, but other than, hey, this is a great system to actually get leads calling you and to be the expert in your territory. Okay, now this is just one way of advertising that we know how to do. Just one. We have multiple ways. This is Facebook. You still have Instagram. You still have Snapchat. You still have Twitter. You have all these other avenues to use to advertise your fan page, all right? Or on that platform. IG has a platform. Twitter has a platform of advertising. We can get you your profile, expanding your local network and in a professional manner so they know that you're the expert in that city, okay? That town, that subdivision, whatever the case may be, all right? They are coming to you, all right? So, we can do the same thing here. What that does to you, that expands the credibility that you have. Not only you're with AT&T, which is a long withstanding company and that's been here for the ages, the first ever. Now they're backing you. Now you look even bigger to them because, hey, this must be legit. This any doubt that I had, I'm going to come back because I'm seeing his ad everywhere. Adding credibility. So I'm going to click on the ad and go right back, fill out the form, go into the system, get a call back, get an email. 1% of those emails, the click-through rate comes through. That's a sale. Okay, starting to make sense now. All right, so